Mango Bae, Mango Bae. Mango Bae. Mango Bae. Mango Bae. Mango Bae. Your Mango Bae.
Last night of my life, I got like wasted.
You stopped drinking.
I did. I never stopped drinking. I just gave up on the idea of not drinking.
Got you.
And then I leveled out. I was fine. Like once you put so much pressure on yourself.
Once you just don't drink, it's even weird. It's like, hey, I don't drink. It's like, whoa.
Yeah.
Have a fucking natty light or something.
Yeah. Do you drink?
I drink.
You don't.
I don't
you
drink. I don't like Dave does drink, but like I drink.
Yeah.
You know?
You drink.
He
We
drinks.
drink.
You drink.
He
We
drinks.
fucking.
Y'all
We've
drink.
drank.
We've drank.
together before.
Yeah. It's been a party.
Yeah, it's been a good time.
I'll get drunk every once in a while. I'll get really like.
Dude, you've
It's-
gotten drunk.
You're more of a Molly. You're more of a drugga
You know,
dude.
I used to do a lot of Molly, and now it's become my whole brand. And I really gotta. It's not my whole brand.
He wants to be an alcoholic.
Molly comedian.
Did you make like one joke about it? And now everyone's like, the guy who does
No,
Molly.
we're gonna get some. We're gonna get some. I'm like, dude, do I look like I know all the drug dealers in this world? We're gonna get some.
I mean,
I guess.
don't you sleep on a couch? Like, come
I
on.
do. My drug dealer's couch.
Maybe that's
the
you
only
stop
way that's
telling people.
okay. That lifestyle is if it's my drug dealer's couch. Jesus Christ. That's your go-to, Grace. It's like, you fucking couch laying bitch. I'm like,
Only thing
it's good. It's good. Use it.
It's to distract from like how many couches in debt I am. Like, give it to me in couches. 4,100 IKEA couches.
Okay.
Rolling. Ready?
Let's do it. Let's get down to fucking
Today
biz. What
is
up?
a fucking great day.
Holy shit.
Pranav?
Usama.
Talk to me, bro.
Oh, man. I'm excited.
Dude, I'm fucking, you dress in your best bar back gear. You're looking like a,
How is this bar back gear? This is bar back gear.
which bar though?
The lowest bar.
Sure.
Okay.
Wow. That is the name of the hipsteriest bar. Come on down to the lowest. Jesus
This
Christ.
is just a black t-shirt, black pants, and a black hat.
Classic.
In honor of Juneteenth.
You look like you're on the back of a stagehands doing the pulley things when you're pulling the curtains.
Okay.
It's a compliment.
Okay, yeah. That's a compliment.
Hell yeah,
If
dude.
you're homeless and have no
Yeah.
job,
And that's what
then
I'm
it's
trying
a
to say, dude.
compliment.
This is it. Jewel chain, chic.
That's true.
Today's Mango Bae special episode.
Very special.
Special episode.
Who do we got
Okay?
here?
I just sorry.
Whoa, okay, so whoa,
Just don't start with an
Everyone
apology.
Start easy.
Just calm
she's
down.
already canceled.
Silence.
Already canceled.
We're not ready for you yet.
I'll tell you a story about this one.
Hold on, wait.
person-
Before we do, what is that on her shirt? What
Oh,
is she
what?
wearing?
Hold on, what?
Whoa, what is
Hey,
that?
hey,
huh?
hey.
Can you show us?
What?
Open up.
Open up.
Stretch it out a little. What
the fuck?
Holy shit.
Mango Bae.
I was wondering, why does she look-
Bae.
Why does amazing comic and dear friend of the podcast, Gracie Canaan, how do you pronounce it? Is it Canaan?
I say Canaan.
Canaan.
Canaan
It
fodder.
used to be Canaan, but now I say
Canaan?
Canaan.
How does your mom pronounce it?
No idea.
She pronounces it stop.
Yeah.
Bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got
What
you.
about your sister?
Canaan.
Canaan.
My dad says Canaan. My
Okay,
brother says
nobody,
Canaan.
there's no consensus.
Yeah.
Maybe it's pronounced consensus.
Maybe, yeah.
Your dad is white. Is that Canaan's a white name?
I honestly, I have no idea. Like, I've tried to research this. Every time I meet a Lebanese person, they try to convince me that I'm like part of their tribe and
Sure.
it is Lebanese.
Because of the last name?
Yeah, but I have no
Canaan.
Lebanese
Oh,
in
okay.
there, so I
That's
have
how
no
Lebanese
idea.
people get wives, by the way.
Yeah.
It's like,
I know.
hey, your name.
You're one of us.
He said
Hey,
Lebanese.
you look lost. Come with me.
Hey,
My name is Carly. Like, yeah, that's Lebanese. Get the fuck over
I
here.
have door with lock. Come in.
Yeah, I have no idea, or it could be like McCain Irish. I have no idea. I'm just like I'm just
Were you
a
like delivered by like a
clusterfuck.
stork? What is your? Do you know anything about
I
yourself,
know
Gracie?
nothing. I literally just came to consciousness.
She just, like, just
right
came-
now
just
on
came
this
online.
couch. I've just been rebooted. I've been like deleted like a sim. Did you guys ever do that? Do you guys ever play Sims?
I played Sims.
Really? Yeah, where you do the cheat
We
and
ask
it
the
would delete
questions
people.
around here,
Oh, okay.
okay?
All right. I'm
Yeah.
so sorry. I played Sims once, and then I would like you delete them, and then they come back. Anyway, this is like a roundabout
I
way
would
of
play
saying
Sims,
that I
but
know
I
nothing
would
about
make
myself.
them piss only, and I would just
Yeah.
watch them piss.
I would
That
make
was me.
them. I think this is not an original thing, but like just coming up with different ways to kill them.
Sure.
Right. That's like something
Okay.
we would all do. So you
I
you
never
put them in a
played Sims.
pool.
How do they allow for violence?
Yeah,
Yeah.
You put them in a pool, and then you do a cheat, and then you take the ladder out of the pool, or you put them in like a room of ovens,
Yeah.
and then you take the door out, and
Why
then
are,
you
these
watch
all,
them
why,
like
are, why are all
drown
your
themselves.
techniques like genocide level?
Yeah.
We just drown them
Because
en
they don't
mass
have like
or
a
ovens.
Sims gun. Like they don't
Yeah.
have like a noose. Like you have to get creative.
Right.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay.
There was a cheat
Is
code in
suicide
Sims.
an option? Like straight up, like
Yeah,
you
and
know,
then
'cause
they
don't you
become
go
a
into debt in The
ghost,
Sims?
and then they become a ghost, and then like they can haunt
you
your
haunt?
Sims plot. Yeah, wow, it's really cool.
It's a fun game if you're a school shooter in
Fucking
training.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Ooh, then they kiss.
Or if you've
and
never
then they
had sex
fuck.
before and don't know what it is,
Yeah.
and then you make them like play in bed, and then
They
you
had
watch
one
them.
option on Sims.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if you want to make them fuck, you had to write. It was an option called mate, and it's
Yes.
like, is there a
Wait,
creepier
what?
way to say
Mine was
fuck?
play in bed.
It was play in bed.
Yeah.
There's a
And you
Canadian
had to have
version
the-
where it's like mate. It's like okay.
Procreate. It's just right click, carry on the Canadian legacy. Like that
inject
is a
sperm
really.
into vulva. Okay, this is a kid's game, right?
That must have been Sim 7. I must have
Mate.
missed that one.
Now the games are all like ask consent, ask consent 9 times, and they're like,
Did you guys see what is it, Good Boys?
Yes.
Like the whole underlying thing was about like the whole running joke was these 12-year-olds joking about like consent.
Yes.
To kiss
Yeah.
like
Yes.
a blow up doll
Yes, that
and
was the
something.
whole
I was
thing.
like, that's funny and
So,
true. I
let's
get
bring
it.
it back real quick.
Yeah.
Today's
You didn't want to
before
talk
we go
about
into, like,
Sims
First of
and
all,
Good Boys?
Sims ideas.
This is Mango Bae. I'm your boy Pranahaha, Pranav Bihari. This is my boy Usama stands up.
Usama.
Usama ha ha ha. Usama ha ha ha.
Yeah. Usama stands up.
violent.
What's up?
We're here with our friend, comic Gracie.
Gracie Canaan.
Canaan.
So funny.
Very funny.
So funny.
Happy to be
dude.
here.
Best vibes.
I remember seeing her.
Wait.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Wait.
Patreon?
Subscribe to the Patreon.
Yes, I got you, bro. I got you.
Nope.
Fucking
no,
bitch.
I got you.
I like how you were lecturing me the other day. I was like, dude, we got to be
I
better about
was.
talking about the Patreon up top. I'm like I do
Hey,
every
first of
episode,
all,
and then you.
My voice is not Chad. Hey,
start-
dude, this is Usama. This is how I sound.
Really? That sounds
What?
exactly
was
like
kind
Shit,
of-
I didn't
Yeah.
do my voice again?
Yeah, like your impersonation of yourself
Shit,
only
yeah.
added to the fact that you sound like that. Indian bro,
I'm like
dude. That's your
multi-tracking
brand.
my own voice?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I would like you guys to stop talking about your Patreon and talk about your first memories of me just immediately.
Hold on,
Like
which reminds
fight
me-
for your favorite ones.
Which reminds me of our Patreon. Thank you for reminding me. The Patreon, we got a lot of new tiers. We got a lot of new stuff coming up.
Yeah.
It's going to be hot.
Can't
it's going to be
stop,
great.
won't stop. Touchable.
Touchable,
Very,
very
touchable.
untouchable, super touchable.
What was our top tier again called?
Some Indian lyric.
It was something fucked up.
It was like literally a South Indian.
It was something wild.
mantra, yeah.
But it's good too. It's worth it. You get to hang out with us.
So it was great. It was great. So yeah, hit the Patreon up. And today's episode.
Today's episode, very
And
funny
we're finally
comic.
here, 20 minutes in.
Yeah. Tell us, Usama, your first
I've
memory
modeled
of Gracie.
so many.
By the way, follow the Patreon. All right, make sure you follow.
We have
I
to,
remember
let's set a
iTunes,
timer. Let's set a
subscribe, rate us a review.
reoccurring
Yeah, sure.
timer every 5 minutes.
We go
Yeah.
to a
To
deep
talk-
story.
It's like Groundhog Day.
We go to a deep story, and then that's when I knew that I was a fucking Patreon. Bring it on back.
If you want to see Gracie cry, subscribe.
Patreon.
$5 each will guarantee you her
It's just a-
tears.
Bypass her
mailed to you.
OnlyFans if you really want to see her cry.
If you want
Mango
to
Bae.
You
unlock
guys
the
can always
funniest
see me
gif of
cry.
all time of her just lying there crying,
That's like $1. It happens all the time.
we have a separate tier for the crying Gracie tier.
Yeah. Big crier over here.
I saw you. You were a Philly comic.
Yes.
Okay, checks out so far. I saw you do a set, and you were Indian, right? You were an Indian girl, and I already
Still
had
am
the
sometimes.
prejudices.
Yeah.
prejudice high, I
Yeah.
guess, against Indians. I was like, this is an Indian girl. The prejudices. Jesus. Of an Indian girl comic. I was like, okay, well, I was young in the game. I was like, there's no way this is going to be funny.
Oh,
Writing's
thank
gonna
you
be-
so much.
It was, well, it's coming. It's coming. All right.
You see how this compliment's going to take
Yeah,
shape?
Yeah.
he's
Through
digging,
extreme
he's
abuse
digging
at
me in
first.
first,
So
and
then
then
I
And then I was like, oh, you're
What
a
a-
human.
what a short-
And then she was a human
What a
after
short
all.
loser who should be genocided immediately. But you were funny.
You know what?
You were like, I had all these preconceptions,
Yeah.
and then the moment your first joke came out, it was so fucking well written. I was like, this woman is fucking literate. Fuck yeah.
Not many of us.
And I was like one of the few, huh?
Keep in
Elite
mind,
class.
he just came here from Bangladesh.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
he was like, wow,
yesterday.
she can
So
read.
I
What?
tried to stone my computer screen. I was like, what's going on here? This isn't right.
I thought you said it was me in real life.
No, I saw you. I
Oh,
saw you
okay.
on
Oh,
a
okay.
video of you.
Gotcha.
And you were so fucking well, like thought out. Your bits were so fucking tight. It was such a fucking great, like high level set. I was like, I hope I meet this person one day.
Mm-hmm.
And then like 2 months later, you're like, hi guys, I'm poor in New York and I'm homeless. I'm like, yes, you're the girl. You're the girl.
I'd like to correct you. It's not poor. It's ridiculously indebted. So that's
That's right. That's
just,
been a big
that's
theme on
how
your
I
social media
identify.
is like,
yeah.
yeah,
But
talking
I-
about your debt.
Oh yeah, we have. That's like a whole other. That's like a Gracie part 2, where I just like hijack your guys' podcast and just make it a financial advice.
Guys, subscribe to the Patreon,
Yeah.
okay? We will not give Gracie any of that money, but
But I will give you guys advice on
buy a
how
pool
to
table.
disappear your
Gracie-
identity in
Gracie-
case you cannot settle your bets with Wells Fargo. This should be really fun. First
Dude, I
part,
remember
burn off your
Gracie,
fingernails.
when she was deep in debt,
Yeah.
in debt, right?
you out
we-
of debt?
No. Oh no, I'm like 118.
We
Still?
were just joking about it.
Joe just he's been looking at his phone the entire time, and it was like a slow like.
Welcome to Joe. Welcome to the weirdest man in the world. All right?
I mean, but that's what got his attention.
He wants to molest your
This
bank
guy's
account.
so weird. He's a pedophile with a grown-up adult girlfriend.
Yeah.
That's how fucking weird he
But
is.
she looks very young. Very good skin.
Congratulations!
Almost too
Congratulations
good
for
at the
fighting the
skin.
good fight.
Joe's like actually like referencing lotion she could use so she could stay young looking. You see, that's how nefarious
Yeah,
it is.
yeah.
You know?
You have to go like real high brand for that shit. You have to
gotta
do the one
hydrate,
with
Olivia.
the one with
You need that
crystals in
squalane.
it. Yeah, yeah.
Korean
something.
plant based.
Plant-based.
I don't know, but I remember meeting you. The first time I met you, I bombed.
You did.
I bombed so.
But I had seen you not. So it was like the buttress.
But I was like, it was also, I think before I moved to New York. So I was like 4 months in.
Sure.
For sure. And I was like, this is going to be my Amy Schumer moment where I wear a short dress. I've not done this since. And I don't in real life either. So it was so weird.
She wore leather. She wore all leather to an open mic.
Yeah. I wore, but
leather special.
but I also had the
It's
mask.
5 minutes.
Shed zippers all over her outfit.
Yeah,
I
Gracie,
had
it's
the
4
whole
p.m.
face thing
It's
with
4
the
p.m.
zipper
Gracie.
mouth too. It made it very hard for people to
And then at the end of your
understand
set, you just zipped your mouth closed. Like,
Once
this
I
will never
started
come
bombing,
open again.
She came out. She's like, it's like there's a ball gag in you.
Yeah,
There's no joke
that
in this
was my
ball gag.
best one. Actually, that's my closer. No, but I wore like a short dress and heels, and then I'm gonna blame it on that. It wasn't that, but like I just ate a dick at like Broadway Comedy Club.
I remember this.
Yeah,
And
and it was an all Daisy show too.
Yes, I remember this,
Which always also makes me nervous because I'm like aggressively identify as like
White.
as well, but like biracial. Now, aren't you proud of me? We've come so far.
We have, because before when I used to talk to you, you'd be like, I'm basically white.
I
And I'm like,
know.
I'm basically done with this conversation.
I
This
know.
friendship.
I've
but then you
grown a
always
lot
redeem
in
yourself by being so
quarantine.
infinitely charming and hilarious.
Yeah.
And such a chill,
Not a white
vibes
quality.
person. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm like, how can she identify as white?
Right. She's
her personality
kind.
is none of those things,
Yeah.
you know?
It's so
Yeah.
funny in those crazy shows that we used to do, all the Brown shows.
Yeah.
It's like, you know, they always were like, hey, who do we put in the front row? 19 uncles who haven't laughed in 35 years, right? So it's like every uncle's like, hey, make me laugh and I'll call you gay, right? So then you go up, right? And these uncles hate Indian girls who
Right.
are full, right?
Right.
Yeah.
And then you're coming with like your fun shorts and your fun stilettos, and you're like, you bring your own pole and you're like dancing on it, and they're like, oh.
They're like, I'd rather my sons just
She picks
marry
up
a
the mic, she
full
starts telling jokes like,
Midwestern
why
man.
isn't she singing? Where's the song?
Should I go
Gotta
down? Why
Gotta
should
go.
I remember, I have a vivid memory of someone like me, it was just pin drop silence and someone eating something. And like, I don't know if it was an accident, but them like dropping a mozzarella stick. Like that was one of it was worse than sounds. It was like just the
Sound of a matzo. No, mic drop, a matzo drop.
yeah, a matzo drop. If you really ever want to fuck anyone's day up, just carry around a
It's
bunch of
the
matzo
opposite of the
sticks.
kill the
with
bomb.
you.
It's so funny. Like Indian uncles, if you even say hi, they think you're a stripper, right?
Right.
Then you come in shorts doing stand up, right?
Yeah.
I have to listen to this girl for 5 straight minutes, and dude, it's like.
When does the dancing start? Huh?
Hey,
When is the
Chudi,
dancing
I
gonna
mean, also
start?
that's some dancing.
Bole chudiya.
Well, it's
right?
like that's why I always feel so out of place, and I haven't really ever asked to be on like an Indian show before,
Right.
you know. But people ask me, and it's weird because like you look at the poster. And it's like Usama Siddiqui, Pranav Bahari, Grace Canaan.
Grace Canaan.
Like it's so Grace
Whitey
Evelyn
McWinson.
Canaan.
And also, like, they like make us more brown in the photo,
I know.
and they like rub Fair and Lovely on the fucking paper.
They
You
just, like,
always look
Photoshop me looking blonde,
You
and I'm like, why?
like
I look like I'm appropriating. I look like I'm fucking Columbusing your guys' like Indian
you're like an
shows.
All Lives Matter
All Lives
protest.
Matter t-shirts.
Yeah, they Photoshop fucking a picture of David Duke onto your shirt.
She's got a Confederate waving a Confederate thing. Gracie Canaan.
Like, what the
Confederate
fuck
flag.
is she? Sure, but I hope then people just see there like, well, she must be really, really funny
Yeah.
to be a white racist woman on this all
Also,
Indian
say what you know about
lineup.
Indian uncles, they can smell a half from a mile away. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I
Indian
don't even
uncles are
know
like,
enough. This is
Yeah,
how
yeah, they're
not
like, what are
Indian
you?
I
Hey,
am.
what is this?
What are you?
What not Indian? What's
Yeah.
Have you done your Bharatnatyam?
But I will say also, like, I think, I mean, I know I have also been fetishized a lot
Sure.
because it's like
Because of the
it's kind
whiteness or the
because of the
brownness?
whiteness too. So it's like, you know, when I was like working as like a bartender or whatever, I'd get a lot of, you know, you get like a fair amount of male attention.
Sure.
And can I just say what I don't actually have to
You
say
guys wanna fuck?
bartending.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, wait, what?
Yeah.
No. Oh no, I was gonna say bartending, but I was like, wait, nothing's off limits. Okay, so I used to work as a stripper.
Yeah.
Right? Part-time freelance
We're
stripper,
here
as we
with
talked
stripper
about.
and only stripper Grace Canaan.
Hey, Gracie.
Former freelance
Gracie.
stripper.
Or
She
as she's
does
known
it.
on stage, Gracie Canaan. Okay,
Hey,
Gracie
that would've
Canaan.
been a great stripper
Gracie
name.
Canaan.
God
Gracie,
damn it.
I know this mic stands on a pole, but do not
I
dance
know,
on it,
seriously,
okay?
try to
It
resist.
is
Please do not put
pretty
your butt on
flimsy.
this mic
Try to
stand.
resist the
All
mic
right?
I already did.
okay?
That was the first thing I did when
I
I
know
came
this
in
looks
here.
like work,
It's
but
like
please.
it's like marking my territory.
She sprayed it.
Yeah.
She takes the camera, moves it, films herself dancing, OnlyFans. This is going to be on iTunes, Spotify, OnlyFans.
Right. I just need to. I mean, it's quarantine. I just quit my job. We got to make my other job, my not. But like when I would be working in that job, I
Also,
would
Gracie
get.
Cannon's is the best thing ever. Anyway, sorry.
Gracie Canaan?
Gracie Cannon.
Can that? Do you
Cannons.
guys have like? What do you name your episode names?
Gracie Cannon.
This one's gonna be
Racy
Racy
Canaan.
Cannons,
Okay, fantastic, great. But like I would get
Mixed Racy Cannons.
Racy Cannon.
by Racy Canaan.
By Racy Cannon.
Yeah, wow, never put that one together before. But I would get a lot of Indian dudes like approaching me and really into me. And there was definitely an undertone of like, what are you? And then when they would find out that I was Indian, it would be like, it would almost feel as if they were, and this happened a lot. Yeah, but
Come with me.
but it was like,
And when they say "What are you?" it's not even fun. It's like "What are you?"
yeah.
What are you?
It's like asking what someone has on their menu. You
Yeah,
know, it's
yeah.
just like tell me what you're about in a.
They're like Indian. They're like all touching rules are
yeah,
off.
yeah. No, but that's actually how it was. And
Half
I
my
think,
fingers on you.
Yeah.
Half Indian.
The other half is in you.
Chakar.
but yeah, I definitely.
Chakar.
Chakra. Chakar.
Because they
See,
twist.
this is the
I know,
Indian.
they go over- it goes over your
No,
head.
I
So
got
shocker
only
was
because I've never
thing.
been fingered. That's why it goes
You're
over
half
my
Indian
head.
ass.
Not because I
For your
don't know what a
half Indian
chakra
ass.
is.
Shocker is right.
Yeah.
And then chakra is when you get a 6 in cricket.
Oh,
So it's a guy going-
he doesn't know.
No, that's not true. Chakar is a circle.
No, but chakra also
Cycle.
it means a 6 in cricket.
Yeah, I know, but that didn't come first. Is
What?
the word?
What do you mean? No, I'm
I
saying
hope
that's why I
that,
said
I hope
chakra.
you edit it so
Oh.
it's on my face, my confused face, the entire
In
time.
fact, this is like two Indians now. Like we're like eating our own heads. Like, wait, what's the
Chakra is no.
Who's Indian? Wait, chakra hai.
I'm not. I can tell
Jump
you.
over our brown
Chakra
corpses.
check.
Yeah.
Okay, so go on. The Indian pervs, the Desi pervs.
Oh no, I think I'm done with the Indian perp.
No,
I mean,
no.
I don't know. Am I?
Give
Should I
us
keep
your worst
going?
story about a Desi guy at the strip club.
Yeah.
Oh my God! It was
Oh, God,
actually
that's a
my
good story.
first. It was actually my first night dancing.
And if it's my dad, don't tell me. Because my dad had a
And-
lot of ones in his wallet growing up.
Oh, okay. I mean,
Yeah.
no, it's 20s. Come on, like I'm not. There was no poll. It was like a classy establishment. But it was my first night, and I was like dancing for this older Indian man, and it was just like
How when you
but
say
he was
older,
like.
like 50s, 60s,
Yeah,
70s?
like
Okay.
50s, 60s. And it was just like, it basically, I didn't recognize what it was then, but later I recognized it as like, it was kind of like an entitlement.
Sure.
You know, it was an entitlement where it's like, oh, I don't think they would, like, I have seen them interact with white girls, and there's like something that's like different about
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Yeah.
I
And
had
I
the same
still don't
thing,
know
yeah.
how to unpack that.
When I was doing Postmates, if I saw
Yeah.
like a doctor open the door,
Yeah.
I felt ashamed. He's seeing me do not be a doctor.
Totally.
You know?
When we used to wait tables.
So what do you
same
say? Be
thing.
like, I'm just doing this when I'm not being
Yeah.
a doctor.
If I, even if
Go
I,
away.
those guys- if I wasn't wearing scrubs, I was
Yeah.
like doing porn. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
So they'd be like, they'd look at me, and then like they'd be like, "Hey, look, come watch. Look at this Indian who's a monkey," you know. And it's the same thing with you, but not exact same. But like, it's the uncle being like, now you're like, "Oh, you're Indian." There's like a vibe here. There's like an Indian energy.
But there's also
Yeah.
like being very into it too. So it's
Right.
almost like you're
Yeah.
shaming and
Sure.
you
Oh,
know,
yeah. That's
and but
very
you're
horny.
also like, but because you're like fair skinned, then there's that
Yeah.
whole
very boner making. Okay, so
yeah,
go on with the
yeah,
story.
it's a lot
though.
of angst.
So you
no, that was like that.
You encounter this 50s, 60s-year-old Desi
There's
guy.
not really a story. It was just like and I also, it was my first night, so I didn't know how to draw boundaries at that
All right.
point.
Your
So it
first
was just
dance was for an Indian guy.
At first,
My
when you were
first-
saying it, I didn't know how to draw, and I thought she was about to say drop it to the floor. She said, I didn't know how to
it
drop
was really
to the
hard for
floor.
me because I didn't
It's
know how to
it's
drop
a
it like it
real
was
story.
hot.
It's
And
a real,
so-
it's a real story, but it has like deep like Snoop Dogg references. I didn't know how to drop it like it's hot.
And you have to do that. You
yeah.
have to do that immediately.
Yeah.
They tell you if you can't
Yeah,
drop
you
it like
gotta
it's
have the boots
hot.
with the fur.
And I didn't.
Gracie,
I had
what-
booties with the fur.
And I didn't.
So it was hard for
No
me.
one at the club was looking at her.
I had pear bottom
Everyone
jeans.
except
and
this guy.
That's a no-no.
I
So
mean,
you're dancing for Mukesh Ambani.
there was not like there wasn't a story there. It was just like a very pushy interaction.
Yeah.
And later I recognized that as a pattern that I found like specifically with Indian men. That was actually probably one of the experiences in my life, like that whole segment of my life where I was like, oh, I'm not white.
Yeah.
It took me working as a freelance stripper.
And you tried growing up. I remember for years, Gracie, we're like, you're my favorite white friend. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You would bring
Wow,
your
thank
dog,
God that
like,
you're 100%
Gracie,
white.
beautiful girl, super funny, wanted to be white for so long. She'd bring her dog named Spike to open mics, like, hey guys, hi. She'd like, instead of doing a set, she'd play Full House behind her. She was trying to be white.
Yeah.
She's like, dude,
I just wore golf shoes
Yeah.
and I don't golf, you know.
Burning crosses.
Yeah.
I remember that.
That's my
the
favorite.
stage name was
mean,
gentrification. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yeah.
Burning crosses. Yes, dude.
if you want to go all the way, you know.
Yeah. She was always
I
trying to
only
be white.
burn a
Just
half
take this to its
cross.
logical extension.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then she'd slather herself in mayonnaise.
Yeah, and that was my favorite Gracie.
But like
'cause at
homemade,
least she
you
was-
know,
yeah.
none of that jar shit.
Yeah.
If you whip it yourself, there's something a little.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's less white or more white.
What,
I don't
if
know.
you whip it yourself?
Organically
You think
created.
every KKK meeting is catered by Hellman's mayonnaise?
Yeah, I think definitely. Like I did.
You coming to the burning? We got homemade
Heinz
mayo.
mayonnaise
Come on down.
is more racist than like home whipped mayonnaise. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Do you like if someone
Well,
gave you like a bowl of two?
No, and also
You
they
know,
weren't
one
Hellmann's. They were
is-
Miracle Whip.
Oh hell yeah!
Oh,
Yeah.
Miracle
Oh, got
Whip
'em.
for
Yeah.
sure.
And they wouldn't go to a
bro.
barbecue. They don't want any black on their food. I
Yeah,
don't think.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you guys do
It was
anything
a
for
boilie
Juneteenth?
queue.
What?
Did you guys do anything? Sorry, I was thinking.
Oh yeah, we respected
thinking
black
barbecue.
people. What else do you do?
I did.
Yeah.
I did. I took part in. I observed a bike march.
Oh, nice.
And
You
I hung out with-
observed,
I hung
like,
out with some
you-
black friends.
Did it, and then or you like watched
So
it?
just we're moving on.
Oh, we're moving on. I derailed
we're
it.
moving on.
Oh my god,
I
I'm such a
wa-
little
I,
control freak.
I watched the Spike Lee movie. That was
Okay.
good. I was good about it. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I didn't really do anything. I mean,
Yeah.
I said happy
I was just
Juneteenth
thinking
to
like
people.
mayonnaise cookouts, and then how I'm like, I just want like I want July 4th. I want to be less, and then Juneteenth to be more.
Sure.
Definitely.
Yeah.
100%.
Right.
Sure. That's a good point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The very white point of view. That's a white person would say that point too. Actually.
The white person.
Wow, spoken like a
That's
true
true
white
whitey.
devil.
Am I gonna get canceled for that?
Gore.
My favorite part of the show
Please
is
don't let me
around
get
the logo.
canceled.
Ada gore.
I
Okay.
thought it, dude.
Okay.
Well, you,
Gora,
again,
Gora.
I derailed this. I'm just
You-
gonna sit here like
You
a
didn't
mermaid.
derail anything.
and-
Great,
Yeah,
you're great.
There are no rails in this podcast. I don't know if you
Oh,
realize
fantastic.
that.
Yeah.
It's just a merry-go-round.
Yes.
It's less of a
Of
roller
sorts.
coaster.
It also goes up.
and
and
It's
down.
more one of those
into itself.
geodesic
And inside you,
domes.
like
Yeah.
the merry-go-round goes inside
Yeah.
your body.
Yeah.
It's wild.
Okay. Wow.
But I remember you being like very white leaning, and by leaning I mean like really you're on the ground. You're planking.
Yeah,
You're
she
white
was
planking.
She was
White
planking.
planking.
She was white prone.
But again, as Pranav said, you were so charming and fucking fire and good vibes that I was like, you know what? You're my favorite white person. And
But,
so
like,
I took
fake
the
white
Indian out of
person.
you. You were actually better. You actually brought the brown back in.
Yeah, you
"Fuck
were like you were not gonna let it go. You were like,
Right.
why are you saying you're
right.
white?
I let it go.
Yeah.
I'm like, I have Zubi.
I was like the Indian guy in the strip club. Like, what? Indian? No, you're Indian now.
Oh, it was.
And then I
it
started
was
honking
you.
Gracie's
It was, I
tits.
forgot.
Then I started groping her.
the most Indian thing would be if that guy was like, first do natch for me. You know what I'm saying? You have to first like do Indian dance and then you strip.
That was when Pranav came into the club. Actually,
Yeah, exactly.
And that
I made her
was,
do Bharatanatyam.
Oh my god! I actually did do Indian dancing in high school. That was like the most Indian thing I ever
You did? Well, you're-
yeah.
so
but I
let-
did it in like a high school rally with like a bunch of other Desi people. We were in a club called ABCD.
You call it a rally? Already a problem.
I
Yeah, I know. I was going to say wrong word.
Gracie, we got a
Wrong
fix you.
word. Real identity crisis going on over here.
No, it was like a pep rally. It was like a high school pep rally.
pep for
And
what?
we would
Yeah,
do it.
yeah, what are you pepped up for?
Pep
huh?
for
Sergeant
that white people
Pepper?
are better than Indians. I don't know that, but we were in this club called ABCD, and it stood for American Born Confused
Sure.
Daisies.
Sure.
Is this a thing that you guys already know?
Sure.
Yeah,
oh,
we're
my
really?
goodness.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like how
Gracie-
you're brown splaining it to her.
Gracie.
Gracie reads the book Right Fragility, and all of a sudden she's brown splaining everything to us.
Gracie, I promise you could not say anything that
It's
we
like,
wouldn't
let
know.
me tell you, have you guys ever heard of this thing called sanskar?
Yeah, guys,
I don't know what that is.
sanskar
Yeah.
guys, you know Bangladesh is a different country. It's like what?
Wait, now you're blowing my mind, buddy.
Have you heard of Gandhi? It's like a what?
Let me teach you guys about dharam, okay?
Wow, what would Gandhi have to say about you comparing him to the high school group American born
Gandhi
confused
sucked in a lot of
idiots?
ways, all right?
Yeah,
Let's be real.
we all know it.
Gandhi was fine, okay?
But he also
Stop
sucked.
shitting
Let's
on
not, guys. I
Gandhi,
just don't want to get canceled. I'm just not. I'm not
think-
big enough yet. I'm not. Once I
know,
get to
don't-
2K Twitter
Dude,
followers,
I love what you're doing right now. You're saying a brown thing, and then you're waiting for like a frag to go off. You're
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
Gandhi? Okay, was that okay? Okay, was that overstepping?
Chicken tikka.
I'm sorry. I'm a white bitch. I'm doing erasure.
fucking
I'm erasing
whiting.
your past. I'm erasing your minority past.
I'm hoping that by the end of this podcast, I'm just straight run through the window with shame,
You're like-
just
you're
out of
like-
the fire
you're like-
escape.
Listen, that's not the Indian way, Gracie. You have to set yourself
I
on
know.
fire.
Do it, okay?
Oh, you beat me to
Immolation.
You just don't know yet.
I know that
I
one.
love it. Say chicken tikka masala. Listen and learn.
Believe me,
Gracie.
the
But
men
I
always
was-
beat you to it.
If
they
I don't
beat
do
you
it
on it,
myself,
and they beat you
oh
into it.
God! Now you guys are gonna get canceled. I'm gonna make it.
Oh, you think this is the first time we've made that joke? This is good.
my
This
God.
is good.
You truly have never listened to our podcast. It sounds like.
Do you start it off with two things, and that's the Patreon, and then just like a shout out to people burning women? We literally
You hyperbolized, Gracie. You hyperbolized, but you're getting to the truth now. I think before we even introduced our first podcast, we were like, by the way, burning women or something. It was
we're
crazy.
totally cool with.
Which, by the way, that's how this is ending, right? You know, we're going to set you on fire at the end
Honestly,
of this.
I have nothing else going on. I told you guys just quit my
Nothing else
job.
going on. My
Nothing else
week's
going
free.
on.
I'm free to
No,
burn.
you're going back
I
to your
just-
roots today, to the motherland of Vermont,
Oh,
where your white ancestral homeland.
Yeah.
That's what's
Every
happening.
ex-boyfriend I've had has been from Vermont.
Vermont, as white people
So
call what?
that's how white. That's
You
how
are.
white I am.
Yeah, you
Up
only
until
you won't
recently,
even fuck a guy from Ohio. It's like you got to be from Vermont.
like the whitest.
white are you?
Yeah, there's
White
like
people-
single
white people-
digits non-white people.
White
in
people
that
call
state.
Vermont Mecca, yeah? That's what.
Yeah. They all
Mecca.
go there and do their version, but
Mecca-nator.
instead it's just
Mecca.
like hunting venison. That's
Hunting
what it is.
venison.
That's their.
I like that you call it the food before
Again.
you've even killed it.
Again,
No, hunting.
White, Gracie
not
knows the
hunting,
white terms.
hunting
Hunting venison now.
Gracie knows white terms more than white people. Hunting venison is the whitest thing you can do.
I actually don't think that's grammatically correct because it almost implies that you're like sticking pieces of venison
I know, you're
around and
hunting
then
it like it's an Easter egg hunt, but it's actually pieces of
That's
raw
what it is.
deer
That's
meat.
exactly what it is. You hide them in a little egg.
That's how white she is,
And then
y'all.
you try to get them before they go bad. It's a weird.
venison.
White people are weird.
Okay, let me
I
ask
don't
you
know. I
this,
don't want to talk
Gracie.
about it.
What do you know of your Indian origins? Who's,
Okay,
who's
all right.
Indian?
Okay, so
Give us
here's
the
my-
breakdown of your Indian
Give us
origins.
five Indian names.
I literally probably couldn't.
Gracie, you say you're Indian, Gracie?
Usama, Pranav,
And then Usama again. I don't know.
and Osama.
Yeah. Okay, so my little first of all, this has kind of escalated. Like my knowledge of my own background and my my family's journey. Ugh, that sounds horrible.
White again.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, really? White again.
hold on,
We have like
hold
a white ticker. Like the white thing she says.
Okay, all right, but
Okay, all right. That's another.
laughing,
Classic.
smiling with your teeth showing.
Talking.
God damn it! I am really I am gonna lose as many Indian points as I have lost in
Indian
debt.
point?
Whoa!
This is. I mean.
It's called a bindi, okay? Not an Indian point.
Indian point. Hey.
Okay. 1 second. Yeah, KKK. You can have her afterwards.
Yeah,
I know. I know
yeah.
you're.
She's on her way now.
Tell
She's
her
on
I'll
her
bring
way.
my own
She'll
mayonnaise.
be there in a
Yeah.
second.
I don't know if they want me
love
to
your
do
work.
that.
All right.
Miracle Whip. Just bought some.
Yeah.
So my mom is 100% Indian, and she 100% Indian. I think that's another point deducted.
Yeah, great job.
Yeah.
Great job.
Yeah. So she.
We'll
so
do it.
she-
She's
No, it would have been worse. She's like, she's totally Indian.
She's
like
like
also like-
super fucking Indian, you guys.
Yeah,
I don't know.
She's gentrifying our game. She's like, for
Yeah.
the guys, got points off. Guys, points off.
Guys,
so
that's so
white.
fucking silly, right? This is fun for all of us now, right? I'm cool. That's an impression of me at a Daisy show. And so she lived there until she was like 5, then moved to Africa, then
She moved-
England.
lived where? India?
In India, yeah.
Okay.
With her
Where in
parents. It
India?
wasn't just her chilling. Madras.
Hell yeah, I
Chennai.
love
so
Madras.
she
You got the fucking city and the
yeah,
what city?
yeah. What?
What area?
Come on, don't do this to me.
Okay, what village?
South.
Good. You did it. Okay, you know what?
Tamil Nadu.
Yeah.
South, vaguely.
Tamil Nadu.
So what I'm like grasping at what happened is recently I talked to my mom about race because every person that I'd met, every person that I met was like, well, I don't consider you white. Like even my white friends were like, yeah, we always thought it was weird that you were like, I'm white. And then recently I was talking to my mom And we were kind of talking about race, and she was like, "Yeah, I consider myself white. I consider myself British.
Oh my God.
And
What?
and I consider you kids white too."
Okay.
And so,
holy
but
shit.
I,
This is
yeah,
crazy.
and so that like opened a lot, and also because like I'm dating, my boyfriend is someone who is, like he's a biracial person, and he is also very well versed in a lot of like diversity classes, and he's been living his best anti-racist lifestyle for a really long time. So when he met me and I kind of was like, yeah, I'm half Indian, but I don't really like, the next day he bought me the Trevor Noah like Born a Crime book, because he talks a lot about biraciality and like not fitting in anywhere or whatever. So is this like
Why
way too
people
intense?
think that one book is going to save them, dude?
I know, it's like, you should read this.
Hey, this will get you up to speed. One 80-page book and you're in, buddy.
And I'm like, I understand. I think I'm going to be a comedic genius. Is that what I'm saying? Is I think oh my God, I'm not half white. I'm half black.
You read
That's what
Trevor
I
Noah's
understand.
book. You read Trevor Noah's book, you can say the N-word, okay?
Right.
Yeah,
You're
I don't
in.
know if you
Oh,
do that.
I
You're in
have
the- it comes with the free
liberally.
N-word pass.
It's gotten me into a
Little coupon
lot
at
of
the end of the
trouble.
book.
That's not just a bookmark, you know. You can pull that out of
Yeah.
a rally,
Yeah.
as you like to call them.
Yeah, it hasn't been
You
successful at the
actually,
marches
the rally,
lately.
you wouldn't need to use those.
No.
No. You can just have that for freebies.
Yeah.
Save it for a Democratic convention.
You guys are talking about the high school pep rallies, right? I just
Yeah.
wanted to be, just
Stop
want to be
saying
very
rally,
clear.
don't you?
Yeah, stop saying rally,
Pep
dude.
rally,
It's scary.
high school rally. It is, right? It's fucking ominous. It's just a bunch of angry people screaming in the sun. Oh my God, like a bunch of little bitches. Sorry, I
when
had to
cute
say
girls say big words, it's like, I'm in it. I love that. That's just that juxtaposition.
Is it because like we shouldn't be able to say
No,
it?
but the tone of voice.
It's a tone of voice.
What's happening?
It's like, no,
your
it's your tone
face,
of voice.
you were like,
it's your
you were
girly,
like, don't do this to us,
it's your
man.
girly tone of voice. It's not your vagina.
It's just like
or
once you get
anything.
into like 3 syllables, it's like
guys, can
crazy.
give me a book
You
so I can
can't.
grow?
You gotta beat the Bangladesh
I'll
out
give
of
you,
this
I'll give
guy.
you Trevor
I get
Noah's
one
book.
book
It's
and
kind
I
of a
can-
cure-all.
Can I get a feminist book just to fix this? All right, I'll get the book and just start beating people with it. No, wrong way. You read the book, Osama. You read it. You don't use to hurt. Can I get a hardcover, please? Please, hardcover.
Thank you. I need to do more damage.
That's very disheartening to me that your mom thinks she's British.
So
I want to hear more about that.
Okay, so before I derailed it by starting a book club. So she was talking
You mean a book rally?
a book rally. Yeah, hardcovers only, please.
A book clan? Is that what we're doing?
And so I kind of dug more into it, and I started talking to my cousin, who is why do I have to?
on,
Why am I
here we
having trouble explaining this? Her dad is my brother, so he has kind of the same thing where he's like, I consider myself
Hold on.
British.
So you're really white. That's like West Virginia. Your dad is your
dad
brother?
is my-
No, just my mom's brother.
Your mom's
who's
brother.
also
Your mom's
100%
dad.
Indian.
So that's your uncle. We call that an uncle.
Okay, so your mom's dad
Okay.
fucked your mom's dad.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, that's masturbation. Okay, thank you.
So your mom's brother.
So my mom's
your
brother
uncle.
is also Indian.
Okay, that checks out.
Checks
yeah.
out. Okay.
Okay.
So we kind of figured out, like me and my cousins talking, we kind of figured out that all 3 of them, like all 3 of the siblings, felt that way, and they were like, I feel like I'm British.
What?
Yeah. And so I think what I'm kind of gathering, what I think happened was like my grandparents, I think, moved to England, and they also didn't hang out with any other Indian people. Like they don't have any Indian friends. Like it was almost like immediately when they moved to England, they started like dissociating themselves to like acclimate
It's fucked up.
into
So you have a history of the
there's-
washing.
Yeah, whitewashing.
Right. And so it's
Wow.
kind of now up to me and
Wow.
my brother, or like me and my sister and my cousins, to kind of be like, okay, we didn't choose to identify this white. It was just like passed down for many generations. So now, because I've always felt so weird going to any like Indian events or parties or whatever, because I'm like,
Rallies.
I am so rallies. Yeah.
Again,
No,
rallies.
rallies I'm fine with. Rallies is like, that's
Love
like
a
my
good
comfort
rally.
zone.
Put on my red hat, you know, square dance a little bit.
Yeah. Like it doesn't matter. It literally doesn't matter.
She's a stripper for only the Trump circuit. She like does all the conventions. How are Republicans going?
The Candace Owen of
flags on
strippers.
my tits. Instead of the American flag bikini, it's the Confederate flag.
Candace.
Confederate flag.
It's a
Owens.
MAGA one.
Let's
Yeah.
go.
But
come
so
on,
now
come
we're
on.
figuring out that it's like generational, and why that happened. Like there must have been some level of like shame or something. And now how can our generation kind of like reverse that imposter syndrome of feeling like, because it's like we are like, I have friends who are half Indian who, because they were raised culturally Indian, like we have the same genetic makeup, but because of how we were raised and because of the attitude towards our own upbringing and our own race, they'll have like full blown Indian weddings,
Right.
You know, and they'll go to they have a lot of they've grown up
blown.
Yeah, I know.
fucking
Full-blown Indian
like
wedding.
guys
On
like
your
the
face.
red and the
Just-
flowers and like everything.
colors.
They're so pretty, you know. How long do you guys think it'll take before I start
It's
using
like,
the word
is this Burning
exotic?
Man? Oh my god! Wow.
Before it says it's just really exotic, and
It's
I
a marriage
loved it.
rally.
Marriage rally, yeah, marriage for love,
Marriage rally.
rally for love.
It's a love rally.
Yeah, so that's kind of been so I'm you know, and with everything going on, I'm just like, well, I don't know where.
Should we pull a China and just like cordon off all mixed race kids?
Yeah.
And re-education
Oh my
camps.
god,
This
serious.
is a mango. This is delicious. This is an apple. Bad. Apple bad.
Mangoes are sticky.
Now make this iPhone.
It's just me like gnawing on the pit,
Like,
not understanding
we're
why
gonna
I
do Clockwork
can't.
Orange you and just show like white dudes like shitting on things and like peeing on doors and like next time you wake up you're like,
You're like,
white
yeah, that looks
people
like
suck.
home to me. I'm confused.
Just show
I don't
Dick Cheney
understand.
shooting his friend. All the worst
That's
white
my
moments.
dad, as
peppered
far
him.
as I'm concerned.
Just show all the worst white moments in history and just
Yeah.
put it, download them on.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
right. You
And
mean
then
like
wake up
are you talking about what every human's
Just show a
been
white
going
guy-
through in the
just
past
show-
3
just show-
weeks?
just show a white guy
It's
walking.
just like mainlining all bad things
All
that you're
whiteness.
doing. Yeah.
Show a white guy dancing to offbeat, and then you're like, oh, this is really bad.
No, not that one. I can't.
And then just
Yeah,
show
I
like an
don't have
Indian
any
porn star with a
rhythm.
huge dick, and you're like, oh yeah.
Yeah, and be
Fuck
like,
yeah.
that
Clockwork
good.
Mango.
Clockwork Mango. Are you guys doing?
Clockwork
you should
Mango,
start
baby.
a spin-off
Yeah, we're
podcast.
deprogramming you right now. That's what we're doing.
It's so uncomfortable though. It is like very, and I feel like every person, like everyone who is not white has to, I don't want to say that because like, okay, every person has some kind of like unique racial identity and we all go through like, oh, okay, where do we fit exactly? Like, I'm sure even though you guys are 100 P's as an icon,
He's definitely pee.
you're 100 P's. Like, but I don't know, have you guys had moments where you're like, where do I fit in? And it's like a Disney.
My life is not a Radiohead song, all right?
I think for me,
Where do I fit in? It's so hard at the lunch table.
Any
I
rallies
hate my
you've had?
Where do I fit in? That's such a Radiohead
and
ass
my
song.
dad keeps fucking my mom. What the fuck is going on here?
I don't like my stepdad.
Guitar solo.
So what I'm
My
hearing
mom
is,
like the middle child.
yes, you guys have had a lot of
White
moments.
Angst, the band.
Based on the guitar collection that I can see over
Yeah.
your shoulder, you've been spending a lot of time asking yourselves the hard questions.
Okay, so you have a sister too, right?
Yeah,
Does
I have a
she-
sister and a brother.
How do they feel about their
I haven't talked too much to my brother about it, but my sister, like, she's definitely been on the same. Can I use the word journey again?
No,
Is that
say path.
path?
Say,
Okay, walk of life.
in the past?
Say listen and learn.
Yeah.
But we've definitely been having a lot of these conversations and kind of doing detective work. And so I don't know. I don't really know where to go from here.
Again with the whites. We're all like in this, right? We're locked into Gracie's whiteness. So now she can be like, hi. And like, Jesus, you're a white bitch. Classic white devil, say hi. Detective work. Jesus.
Yeah.
You know?
We're really
Tracing
scratching.
yours. I think it's done. It's your mom's Indian. Your mom is Indian.
Yeah, that's it. So that's
And when we found out, it was a bit of a doozy.
Yeah, it was a real
we'll circle
doozy.
back on this. We'll loop back, okay?
I was in a pickle, a real genetic pickle, not a mango pickle.
Hey, white
Mango
history,
pickle,
I'm
pickle
going to circle
mangoes.
back.
Yeah.
Circle back to my white history. I'm going to circle back.
We'll put a TB in this. We'll put a pin in this.
Put a
reoccurring.
what?
Oh, TB?
What's that?
Oh, that's one of my favorite
A TB.
shitty touch base.
We'll put a
We'll
touch
put a pin
base
in it until you
this.
can put a reoccurring TB on the calendar. That's the job I just left.
I love
So
how Gracie,
fuck it.
as she gets more unemployed, she uses more work phrases.
Because it's the only way I can cling
She's
on.
institutionalized.
Yeah, she's like a homeless person with a trash fire. We're gonna synergize the paper with the trash fire.
Because it gives me so much
Okay.
credibility. You know, the less employed I am, the more jargon I have to use.
She's back to stripping.
Because
He's like,
I
this
don't
guy
have
just touched
Yeah.
my base, and it wasn't on the calendar. It was not on the calendar.
Listen, if you don't give me
He
your
put
hovel,
a pin in it, and
he put
I
a
did
pin
not
in it.
enjoy
if you don't
it.
give me your tent, I'm gonna pin your boss. And the guy's like, I'm homeless, dude.
Yeah.
He tried to piggyback me and then put a pin in it, and
And that's rare.
It's something. I feel
Dude,
offended. It's an HR complaint.
It's interesting. But I love that you're fighting for it. I just love that.
Is she
Yeah.
fighting for it? It seems like she's like, yeah.
No, I mean,
Give it to her. Give it to her. Give it to her, Pranav. Come
my
on. No.
identity.
that is what I sound like. That's especially during sex. Too. You just did a spot on impression of me.
Pushing something slightly heavier than you can.
Yeah.
I
don't
don't want to climb
sounds
one
like a
flight of
white-
stairs.
But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I guess I just have to keep going like deeper into the. Well, I'm just invite me to more Indian.
What's the next thing? What's the next thing you're trying to?
Do you like
engage
Indian
in?
food?
Yes, I
What's
love
your
Indian
favorite
food.
Indian food? Dish.
Come on, don't
She's
do this
like
to me, man.
mayonnaise
Don't do
sandwiches.
this. Okay, all right. Okay, I like. See, I don't even know like the name of the
Oh,
actual.
okay,
This is going to be fun.
Here we go.
Oh my
Describe.
god. Okay, well, I recently tried to make dosa.
Okay.
Okay, sure. You are South
it
Indian.
went-
Your mom.
Yeah,
good.
it went
very difficult.
really poorly.
Dosa is like
It's like advanced
varsity
level.
Indian
Like,
food,
okay, so
yeah.
my grandma
Dosa
sent
made
me
by
because when
NASA.
I went to go visit her, she made me is like the garbanzo. It's like chickpea. It's like
Chole.
chickpea
Chole.
curry with like
Chole.
tomato. Yeah, is that what it
You're
is?
saying brown words and it sounded like hate speech
I
against
know,
Indians.
it really does.
Garbanzo. What the fuck is this?
Chickpea.
Garbanzo? Chickbanzo?
Like, so you know, it has like cauliflower in it and stuff. No, wait.
Okay, this is
No,
not.
no. It has chickpeas in it.
This sounds like
Yeah,
a white girl salad. It's like it's chickpeas, it's garbanzos, and cauliflower.
White girl. Can I get the white girl
You get the
salad?
white girl
You guys
salad.
are not helping my racial
Can I get
identity right
romaine?
now.
Dude, romaine has the word Rome in it. They are so white, dude. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I just put some cheese in there. It's
Oh my
great.
God.
No, it
But
was
it's
the first
feta.
one you said.
It's feta, so I like Greek people. It's
What
like,
was the
Jesus
first one you
Christ.
said?
What?
Chole?
Yeah.
Chole.
Yeah. Okay. That.
Yeah.
Got him.
And
Got him. Lock and load. Lock and
And
load.
then
Next
so
one.
I tried to make it, and my grandma sent me like her homemade recipe, which I love. Like, I don't know if you guys have ever tried to cook like a grandmother's recipe, but it is. Have you guys watched Great British Baking Show?
Love it.
Okay. No,
First
where
of all,
they have.
it's called the Great British Bake Off, right?
I think it's the Great British Baking Show. Yeah. No.
It's a good show.
I don't
It's a good
know.
show, dude.
We'll have to settle this, and you guys
like
can add some
baking.
kind of
It's
embarrassing.
great.
But there's like a segment where it's like the technical challenge, and they leave out certain clues so that you have to use your baking expertise and like fill in the blanks. That's what it's like cooking like like an Indian grandmother's
Let me tell you
recipe.
something. Okay, this is how white Gracie is.
Yeah.
To explain
Indian food, she
shit.
had to talk. I know.
About
I
a
was
British
I was
show!
just getting there. I was just getting there, and
But I'm on brand with my.
Did you not hear why I kept Xing it out?
The great.
You guys are like, no, it's a really good show.
It's a great
no,
show,
it's
though.
a really fucking
It's a great show.
Do you guys understand how deeply ingrained
The Great
the
British
internal
Whiteout is what the
racism
show is.
is
Yeah.
in my family?
I'm getting it. You're painting a picture. Yeah.
So maybe you guys can help me by making like flashcards or something for. I don't know.
I mean, making Indian food's tough anyway.
It's really tough.
Well, I didn't know, so I called my mom after I tried to do dosa, and I was like, "Hey, dosa."
You know what's so interesting? You're so
Dosa.
deferring. You're like, okay, what's that thing that like
know.
it's like a chicken, but it's dead, and then you're eating it. You're like, you mean chicken? Yeah, okay. I don't want to.
The problem is, I want your Indianness to come out more.
I don't
but
want it
now
to be a
that-
microaggression.
Now that you have this newfound white guilt, it's like strangling the Indianness in you, very strangely and ironically.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, meaning
Say
like
dosa.
it's
Say dosa.
a dosa.
but say it with your hand going up. Say this.
Dosa.
Va, va.
Dosa.
Do this.
Do it again. No,
We're gonna bring her
Dosa.
in. So once you do this
Dosa.
little
do I
bit,
have to? This feels like I'm appropriating.
Come on, try
Like
it,
when
try it. Here
I
we
do,
go.
really?
do it.
Do
Here we
it.
go.
Do it.
Dosa.
Ready? Get.
Dosa.
Dosa.
You're a fucking racist. What the fuck are you doing?
was that?
What the fuck was that?
Yeah, she
What
just
the
she went like this. She was like, ah, Heil Hitler.
Hey, I
Guys,
want some
this is not one of
dosa,
my rallies,
please.
okay?
Some dosa. And then fucking hot Indian spice went everywhere. And I'm blinded. I'm blinded, Gracie. From the masala in my eyes.
Yeah, have you guys tried to make dosa though? Anyway, like I
No.
called my
No,
mom
no,
and I was like,
We have sense. We don't have white arrogance that makes us think we can make dosa. Just willy nilly whip up some dosa. You know.
That's the main
it's like a
thing.
9-day process, and you
Yo,
need like the.
Dude, I swear to God, these like cookbooks for Indian food,
Yeah.
it's like first step, don't be white. Okay, like, don't be white, then start.
And then there's no measurements, there's
Yeah.
no time. It's just like somewhere in the middle of that. It's like, oh, you're having a hard time, motherfucker. Like maybe you shouldn't have married someone from Indiana. I just like, what?
Ask Ask your grandma. Oh, your grandma's white?
Sorry, bitch.
You're a
That's
white
how
guy?
it was from my own grandma. She's just like, yeah, I can't figure it out. Half he brought. I'm like, grandma. No, she was
If a
fine.
white lady opens,
Grandma.
if a white lady opens a cookbook for Indian people, it just says lasagna recipes. It just actually changes it
Yeah,
to
do you have
lasagna
lasagna
recipes.
and then curry powder? It's like a magical Harry Potter
Yeah, you can't see it.
spell book or
You just
something.
only see
It's
lasagna.
like, oh, huh. There's like a certain Indian dance move you have to
The
do
last
in
recipe is
order
a
to.
mayonnaise sandwich. Oh, my favorite.
Yeah.
Mayo
So
on white.
I'm now
Mayo on white.
every other.
What we call this sandwich the white on white crime.
And sprinkle some coconut.
Yeah.
So it's a white orgy.
Yeah, that makes it kind of good and
Yeah.
still white.
It's white.
It's
This
this
flavor,
color of the
though.
white. You're right.
Yeah.
I guess the white coconut's like Led Zeppelin. White but cool.
Yeah.
You know, it's
Maybe
white
it's
but
true.
good.
Yeah. Well,
I
it's
like
kind of
by
like
the way, this
me.
Led Zeppelin kick you've been on, buddy.
I've been
Yeah.
on it, bro.
Oh,
Since
good.
the 60s, dude.
Yeah.
Really?
No, I'm-
How old? Never asked you that.
What
before.
you don't know about
Is it?
Indians,
How
okay?
old?
Led
What?
Zeppelin,
That's what
dude.
you don't know about Indians.
What do I not know about Indians?
Ancient.
Oh yeah, I mean, like I feel bad that I like am so culturally white, but I'm just like reaping the benefits of like Indian genes, you know?
So you're interested in exploring your Indian heritage. First thing you got to do is get an Indian man. Okay?
I feel
him
like you
oppress
guys are.
Yeah.
I feel like this has just been one long.
Behind door
What's
number
the
3,
word,
we have a
session?
great. He looks just like Alan, but brown.
This is like a recruitment thing. This is like what it is. Like, have you ever? Did you guys ever go to? Oh no, I can't. That's way too white for me to say.
Poconos. I don't want to hear about your Poconos trip, Gracie.
No, but like you ever go for an informational session? Like we have already charged your credit card at the end of it. Like that's what this
I think
is.
the most
Like,
white phrase of all time is "beautiful this time of year." That has got to be the whitest. It's beautiful this time of year. Beautiful. You gotta go. You gotta go.
but I hope they're talking about
I
like
think
Florida
number 2
in
is Heil
August.
Hitler.
That is
close
more
to.
white than Nazis. You gotta go. It's 3rd. And then Heinz Juarez High. That's 4.
White Lives
And then
Matter.
White
Then
Lives
A
Matter.
Leben
white
Traum.
identifying girl tried to say Tamil is like 3. That's a
up, Gracie.
microaggression.
What, Gracie?
What?
What?
Speak up.
Oh, well, now the moment's over. I just ruined it for everyone.
Oh my God.
Gracie, any last? We're
Any
at
last
3.
words?
Before
We know
turn
you have to
brown.
go. Get ready for your Vermont trip. Cancel
yeah.
your trip to Vermont.
Right?
Your
I
Hajj
mean,
to
who knows? Who
Vermont.
knows
your
what's
Hajj
going
to
on?
You're doing a Hajj to
My
Vermont.
journey to Vermont?
You ambulate around a statue of a Ben and Jerry's. Ambulate around a Ben and Jerry's 20 times.
Just slather each other in 70 SPF. I think it'll be a fun time. Make some pies.
Dude, I know what we did with this podcast. She's gonna feel so weird in Vermont. She's like, "Oh God."
Well, I'm not going with any-
She's gonna feel like she's gonna have her get out moment.
But none of us are white.
Yeah.
So that's a horror movie in the making.
I love how you
Right,
call
Like
it.
what do you eat for dinner? He's like, babe,
four
what do you?
non-white
She's like,
people.
I already know I'm
Indian.
I said, what do you want to eat?
Dosa. Starts throwing
I
flour at
want
him.
my true identity. Okay.
Where are you?
I wonder what happened to my
I'm from
grandparents.
India.
Alan, only refer to me in Tamil now. You
And from
only
now
speak
on, with your boyfriend Alan, you have to start pronouncing his name Alan.
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 I couldn't
Alan.
pronounce his name because he
Alan.
uses like the Ecuadorian.
Can you get a quick head bob?
There's an Ecuadorian pronunciation. Yeah.
That's fun.
like-
Hey, you actually look very Indian. Hey.
Yay. Keep it going. Yeah.
Hey, okay,
No,
okay.
no, go like this. No, you have to go like this. There it is.
Add this.
Yeah.
Oh,
There
fuck.
it is.
Oh, shit. Fuck.
No, yeah.
Now you're in a
No.
mosh pit.
Yeah,
now
you're
you're in
just-
a mosh
that was
pit.
like
Fuck.
Rusted Root
Fuck.
concert.
No, Gracie, we lost
That
your
was like
follow.
she went straight to Fish concert.
Yeah,
Straight to Fish concert with that. Wow. She started going. She was like,
You're like,
Then she started
okay,
doing the shoulder
okay, sugar, we're going down, running.
You know, it started there. It started. I got it a little bit, and that's what counts.
Yeah.
It's
That
the
was so
effort.
awesome.
if you do have real questions about your Desi heritage,
Yeah.
just contact us privately. Okay.
Okay.
We will harass you and verbally abuse you.
Okay,
but
or I'd like to
still.
have a sequel to this where I just
Okay.
come with a list of straight up
Oh
questions.
yeah, come back with
Oh.
what you've learned. Should we give her some
Yeah.
homework?
Yes.
We'll give you some homework.
DM me some homework?
yeah.
Learn how to say
Okay.
something. Okay, we'll give you some homework.
Okay.
Come back.
Okay.
It'll be great. This will be
Okay.
fun.
Okay.
Start learning some Tamil phrases.
Yeah.
Okay, I do know how to say one thing.
No,
What?
not, okay.
Really?
Are
You don't-
sure you want to do that? Okay, go ahead. Do it.
Yeah,
For Patreon,
it's
yes.
it's really.
What if
I
she
don't
just
have
blows
to.
up? She's like,
It's literally-
Our hair's on fire.
I know.
Whoa, holy shit.
It's literally just the number 9.
Okay, what
Say
is
it.
it?
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
9.
Umbada.
What?
Umbada.
Umbada.
I wouldn't know.
Is that not it? Is that it?
I don't speak
I don't
Tamil.
know, dude.
Oh, well,
We don't speak Tamil. I speak Hindi. He speaks Bengali.
God damn it. Guys.
Are you just figuring
Joe?
Joe,
Joe's like, I'm glad you asked.
That's it. Your pronunciation was a little off.
Yeah.
It's a little less guttural
It's
than
more,
we thought.
it's more Southwestern.
Yeah.
Bengal. Listen, your journey's exciting. I'm pumped for see how you learn. Yeah, journey. Listen, Gracie, I'm so excited for your fucking
Fucking magical journey.
Yeah, we love you,
Thanks,
Gracie.
guys.
She's a
I
hilarious
love you
comic. Where can we
guys.
find you guys online?
I'm Gracie Canaan on Instagram. GracieCanaan.
Love it.
And then my Twitter is Gracie_Canaan. And you should follow me.
Yeah,
She's
she's
Gracie,
funny
hilarious.
as fuck, best vibes, beautiful inside and out person. We love this person so
yeah.
much.
Great writing. Always
Yeah.
new shit.
So funny.
That I'm loving.
Oh my God.
So
Thank
damn
you
growing.
guys.
You're growing
Dude,
as a
real
person.
talk, you were
You
so
guys are the
fucking funny.
best.
Yeah, we
I
love
remember
you.
you fucking undid my whole misogyny. That's how good you were.
Wow. Isn't it crazy that we
Yeah,
have
but
to
then
fight
another female
that
comic
hard?
came on and redid it.
Oh God.
And
Wow.
now nothing can.
I don't
stop
do it. I don't do it to get a special. I do comedy to just reverse
To deprogram
misogyny.
Usama?
Yeah, I'm such a saint.
Specifically Usama.
Specifically Usama. Yeah, I've been onto you for years.
Well, then prove it. You're fucking amazing.
One
You
of our
guys are
favorite
amazing.
people.
Just
You're
the
my
best.
favorite. So
You're
good to see you.
So good energy.
Worst risking COVID for.
Yeah, hell
You
yeah.
riffed great, by the way.
Thanks.
You
fucking
did a
killed
good job.
It. You killed it, dude.
I blacked out. I just got
see,
here.
she's so white. We're so Indian.
I know.
Good job. A plus. A plus and good job.
Okay, guys. I just really have to go.
A plus
What
in
even
podcast.
am I?
I'm just
Yeah,
gonna
yeah.
go back and read that.
So, like, where am I really from?
You're just the best. Seriously, I had no doubt this is gonna be the funnest fucking time. You came out of nowhere. We're like, just get Gracie. Boom, immediate vibes.
I know. Totally.
Immediate vibes.
I
She's
bring
so
the
ready to
vibes.
go.
If you guys
So
need vibes,
happy.
just follow me because I also am gonna be launching a business and
Do it.
be
launching business.
Be launching
There
a
we go. Now we're getting
business.
there. Now
Be
we're getting
launching
there.
a business.
She's starting a
give me all your
stripping
money.
business.
Yeah, it's a stripping truck, really. So we've been on the market
Up
for
there
a
with the
while.
food trucks.
Good.
Yeah.
You got shipping business. No,
Yeah, we
stripping, guys.
socially distance. Don't ask how, but
Yeah.
it's very effective.
We socially distance from our clothes.
No.
Yeah, she wears a mask on her crotch. It's like a thong.
With the hole in it.
Yeah.
Guys, follow us on iTunes, fucking Spotify, fucking Patreon,
YouTube.
Grubhub. I don't know.
Grubhub. Everywhere.
Zomato, dude.
Yeah.
Fucking everywhere, dude. We got the Patreons pumping right now. New tiers, people coming on.
Write us the reviews. They help us grow. We know you're out there. We know you want to help us grow. Let's do this, Mango Nation. We love you. Thank you.
Mango Nation. Sorry, one more time.
Thank you.
Come again.
Your Mango Bae.
Whoa.
Hit on what?
You want extra content? You want more?
You fucking greedy.
You greedy little bitch.
Greedy.
Wait, you just want to hang out and just
Greedy.
squeeze all our tits,
You're
huh?
trying to eat all the meat on the
Oh,
table.
dude, time to pay up.
Yeah, you gotta pay up.
Patreon.
Patreon.
Go
you
to
know
our
what's up.
Patreon. We got bonus content. We
lot
got
more-
bonus
a lot
interviews.
more fire
We got
from
more
this
jungly.
episode.
We got more vibes.
Revelations.
All right? We're
Okay.
naked in them sometimes.
It's all there.
Mango Bae, Mango Bae, Mango Ba Ba. Mango, 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 mango.
Bae.